In this problem, we isolate our absolute value expression, which is already isolated. We're then going to split. Both sides will begin with the expression, both equations will begin with the expression inside the absolute value, x minus 10. On the right side, I'll set it equal to what was given, and on the left, the opposite of what was given. So I'll change the sign of each term, and we'll solve each equation independently. So I'll move all my terms to one side. I'll move it so that x squareds are positive. So I add an x squared to both sides, subtract a 10x from both sides. So x minus 10x is negative 9x. Minus 10 stays. And I can factor by, or solve by factoring the two factors of negative 10, whose sum is negative 9, negative 10 and positive 1. So x is either 10 or negative 1. In the other equation, same idea. We're going to keep everything to the right side and move all the terms together. So the x squared, we subtract x from both sides, so minus 11x. Add 10 to both sides, set that equal to 0. We can now look to factor the two factors of positive 10, whose sum is negative 11, are negative 10 and negative 1. So my two possible values for x here are 10 and 1. So I do need to test each of these possibilities to make sure that they work. So if I test 10 minus 10 in absolute values, is that equal to 10 squared minus 10 times 10? 10 minus 10 is 0. Is 0 equal to 10 squared minus 10 times 10? Yes. So 10 works. Plug in a negative 1. Negative 1 minus 10 in absolute values, does that equal negative 1 squared minus 10 times negative 1? So when I check this, I take negative 11. Absolute values is 11. Does that equal 1 minus a minus becomes a plus 10? So yes, 11 is equal to 11, so negative 1 works. Already tested 10 and found that it works. I can test my last number, 1. Absolute value of 1 minus 10, does that equal 1 squared minus 10 times 1? So I can see right here, absolute value is going to be 9, does not equal negative 9, so 1 is extraneous. So the only two solutions are negative 1 and 10.